Tucked high in the mist-covered Andes Mountains, hidden from the world for centuries, lies one of the most iconic and mysterious ancient sites on Earth, Machu Picchu. Imagine a city so majestic it could rival any modern wonder, yet so concealed that it remained virtually unknown to the outside world until the early 20th century. But what if I told you that there's more to this ancient Inca city than meets the eye? A civilization, once the largest empire in pre-Columbian America, built this awe-inspiring city using advanced engineering techniques, all while battling against the rugged Indian geography. Machu Picchu continues to puzzle historians, archaeologists, and explorers. And the more we uncover, the more questions arise. What was its true purpose? How did the Incas build such an architectural marvel with primitive tools? And why was it abandoned when the Inca Empire was at its peak? Get ready to take a deep dive into the incredible history and mystery of Machu Picchu. Before we can understand Machu Picchu, we need to delve into the story of the Inca Empire, one of the most powerful civilizations in history. By the time the Spanish arrived in the early 1500s, the Incas controlled a vast region stretching over 2,500 miles, from modern-day Ecuador to Chile, with an estimated population of over 12 million people. They were known for their advanced knowledge of agriculture, astronomy, and engineering. The rise of the Inca Empire began with the reign of Pachacuti, who came to power in 1438. He was instrumental in expanding the empire, conquering vast territories and bringing disparate tribes under Inca rule. Pachacuti also believed in the divine right of kings and began to build monumental structures to honor the gods and cement his power. Machu Picchu was constructed during his reign as a part of his vision, and it sat at the heart of his empire, acting as a spiritual and strategic retreat. Machu Picchu was built around the mid-15th century, between 1450 and 1460, though its exact timeline remains debated. This extraordinary site was built at an altitude of 7,970 feet, 2,430 meters, above sea level, on a mountain ridge between the Andes and the Urubamba River. The Incas, with their sophisticated engineering skills, managed to build this city without the use of wheels, metal tools, or written language, a feat that continues to baffle modern experts. The city was not just an isolated wonder, it was interconnected with an extensive network of roads and bridges, linking it to the larger Inca world. The Incas built over 25,000 miles of roads known as the Capacñan, facilitating communication, trade, and military movement. Machu Picchu was a critical node in this system, providing a retreat and sanctuary for the elite, while also serving religious and administrative purposes. Machu Picchu's construction is a testament to the Incan mastery of engineering. The city is composed of over 200 buildings, including temples, homes, palaces, and agricultural terraces. The construction of these buildings was carried out using ashlar masonry, where stones were cut and fitted so precisely that no mortar was necessary. Some of these stones weigh up to 50 tons, but the Incas managed to transport and place them with incredible precision. One of the most intriguing aspects of Machu Picchu is the way it was built to harmonize with its natural environment. The city's layout was specifically designed to adapt to the mountainous landscape, using techniques like terracing and drainage systems to prevent erosion and protect the buildings from earthquakes. In fact, Machu Picchu's seismic-resistant design is considered one of the most sophisticated architectural feats of the time. The agricultural terraces are another marvel of Incan engineering. They allowed the Incas to cultivate crops on steep slopes that would otherwise have been unarable. The terraces feature a sophisticated drainage system, which ensured that the crops, such as potatoes, maize, and quinoa, thrived at high altitudes despite the challenging terrain. The combination of these terraces and the city's water supply system, which included an intricate network of fountains and channels, demonstrates the Incas' ability to build sustainable cities in such an environment. In addition to the terraces and water systems, the Incas also constructed sophisticated storage houses, or kulkas, which were used to store food supplies. These structures had ventilation systems that helped keep perishable goods fresh, ensuring that the population of Machu Picchu could sustain itself in times of hardship. But why did the Incas build Machu Picchu in such a remote location? While the exact purpose remains a topic of debate, there are several theories. Many believe it was a royal retreat for Emperor Pachacuti and his family, serving as a spiritual sanctuary far from the political intrigue of the capital, Cusco. Some scholars argue that it was primarily a religious site dedicated to worshiping Inti, the sun god, a belief supported by the way the buildings are aligned to the sun during the solstices. In addition to its role as a royal retreat, Machu Picchu also functioned as a center for astronomical observation. The Incas were skilled astronomers, and the city's orientation was carefully planned to align with celestial events such as the solstices and equinoxes. The Intihuatana, a ritual stone often referred to as the hitching post of the sun, is a key feature of Machu Picchu that aligns perfectly with the sun's path on certain days of the year. It's believed to have been used in ceremonies to ensure the stability of the sun and the agricultural cycle. The fact that the site has no signs of defensive structures suggests that Machu Picchu was not a military stronghold, but rather a sacred space for spiritual and intellectual pursuits. This idea is further supported by the site's secluded location, surrounded by cliffs and deep valleys, which would have made it difficult to access without specific knowledge of the region. With the fall of the Inca Empire to Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century, many of the great Incan cities were destroyed or taken over. However, Machu Picchu remained hidden in the mountains, escaping Spanish destruction. Despite its survival, the city was abandoned, likely due to a combination of factors including disease, political instability, and the decline of Incan influence. The once thriving site was overtaken by the dense jungle, and for centuries it lay forgotten by all but a few local villagers who knew of its existence. In 1911, Hiram Bingham, an American explorer, brought Machu Picchu to the world's attention. His rediscovery led to extensive archaeological excavations, revealing the grandeur of this lost city. Since then, ongoing research has shed light on Incan civilization, and Machu Picchu has become one of the most visited and celebrated historical sites in the world. Conservation efforts continue to preserve its structures against natural erosion and the impact of tourism, ensuring that future generations can marvel at this extraordinary piece of history. Machu Picchu remains a symbol of human achievement and an enduring reminder of the Inca Empire's greatness. The city's hidden location, its impressive architecture, and its spiritual significance continue to captivate millions around the world. Though we may never fully understand all of its secrets, Machu Picchu will forever stand as a beacon of the incredible achievements of ancient civilizations and a reminder of how the past shapes the present.